What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. Okay. This is requested so many times. But it gets buried because there's so many things that are being requested from Nicki Minaj, from the fans, from you guys, that, if I post a video and then I check it the next day, it might already have, I don't know, 30 to 40 comments, and a lot of those could be new requests. So it's very hard to keep up with, but I saw a comment the other day that said, "Oh, I'm still asking for Autobiography. I wish you would do it." It was something to that effect. And then they said that there's some personal stuff that's talked about in this track. So I want to check this out. This is from 11 years ago. So was this in 11 years ago? Was this in one of the mixtapes? Like, was this in... You guys will let me know. I'm not going to guess, but I'm assuming it's in one of the mixtapes would be my guess here. Yeah, let's see what we got. Thumbs up.
This is the autobiography of Nicki Minaj.
I know that's her last name now, thanks to you guys.
Sycamore.
May the Lord protect me as the war gets hectic. My voice projected, my life reflected.
I already can tell I'm gonna really like this beat. Now somebody referenced in the comment that this was, I think they said it was a Beanie Sigel beat. I'll be honest, I don't know much about Beanie other than like when Jay-Z references him. To be honest, I just don't know his catalog. I've never listened to his music. So yeah, I'm not familiar with this instrumental, but I can already tell it's one I'm gonna like.
My voice projected, my life reflected.
That's dope.
Daddy was a crack fiend. 2 in the morning had us running down the block like a track team. When you burnt the house down and my mother was in it, how could I forget it? The pain is infinite. She's my queen and I ain't even British. She's the only reason that I went to school and I finished. She told me that I had talent. Got on her knees and prayed for me when I started being valid. Okay. She saw something in me that, till this day, I don't know if I could be that. But I'ma die trying, and when I'm done crying, grab the iron and black out like I'm retiring.
Okay. Oh shit! I just got the double on the end of that right there. But let's pull this back a little bit and talk about some of this. Like, this is a side of Nicki that I really, really like. And we saw parts of this in the Pink print, but I'm not sure it was ever like this. And now I regret waiting this long to do this one because I have a feeling this is already my favorite Nicki Minaj song. I love stuff like this. I love the storytelling, revealing something about you, being vulnerable, being real, because think about the number of people out there that might have experiences like this, and then they see you, and if you try to project perfection, people will never reach your heart. People will never reach the real you. But by doing this, there's so many more people now that will see you, the real you. Look at this stuff, man. Like, Daddy was a crack fiend. The rhyme scheme is awesome in this too. Had us running down the block like a track team. This part's crazy. When you burn the house down, my mother was in it. How could I forget it? The pain was infinite. And the way she said infinite to make it rhyme with the rhyme scheme here, masterful, so smooth. And then here she's talking about her mom. She's my queen. I ain't even British. That was cool. She told me I had talent. Begged on her knees, prayed for me when I started being violent. Like, these are things that people can relate to. And even if it's not violence, but relate to like you doing something that your mom or, parent doesn't want you to do, and praying that you change, like, we can relate to that. This part is really cool. She saw something in me till this day. I don't know if I can be that, but I'm going to die trying. And then this last part, this was the part that I figured out in a little bit, but the grab the iron, black out, like I'm retiring. So we know like the surface level bar there, but I think also the way that she said it wasn't just for the rhyme scheme, but like grab the iron, like I'm retiring. Like when you got to change the tire, you got to get the tire iron out to change the tire, retire it. Oh my God, that was dope.
Talent. Got on the knees and prayed for me when I started being valid. Okay. She saw something in me that, till this day, I don't know if I could be that. But I'ma die trying, and when I'm done crying, grab the iron and black out like I'm retiring. Nightmares of you killing my mother, the reason that I...
So her mom actually died. Oh shoot, man.
Iron and black out like I'm retiring. Nightmares of you killing my mother, the reason that I sleep with my head under the covers. And they should have thrown a buck at you, cause I hate you so much that it burn when I look at you. Lord protect me as the war gets hectic. I'll keep trying. My voice projected, my life reflected. Keep on. May the Lord protect me as the war gets hectic. My voice projected, my life reflected. Damn, I wanna run to you, hold you and kiss you and tell you how I miss you. Thought I would have a son for you, but now it's official, it's over and I can't let you go. But I gotta let you know, all the shit I did make me feel like I'm dying real slow. Cause no one understands me. They don't know what to do when I'm hurt and when I'm angry. You was my friend and my man and my daddy. You was there when that bitch tried to stab me. Anything I ever needed, knew you had me. Cause of you, all them chicks couldn't stand me.
So it looks like in this part she's talking about a significant other. Knowing the history, I wonder if it's about Safari or if it's maybe a relationship before that. I'm a little messed up, guys. I don't know. Those things hit me hard. I wasn't sure when she said that line at the beginning about you burned the house down. My mom was in, or my mother was in it. That's not always final, right? Like people can get out of fires and people can get out of the houses. But when she mentioned that at the end, I think that just hit me a little bit hard. I was having a little bit of a tough time not feeling emotional about that. So I'm just gonna try to be a little bit low key, and I'll mention some things that stand out to me here.
Now it's official, it's over, and I can't let you go. But I gotta let you know.
Sorry, I just want to say this part. So when I said stand out, so thought I would have a son for you. People mentioned that she was pregnant and then she ended up having a miscarriage or maybe multiple miscarriages. That line is tough. Like, this is a tough song. I don't know, man. Look, I'm not afraid of my emotions. Like, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being connected to my emotional side, but that also means that it makes it hard for me to hear or see things like this because I don't know, it affects me.
Now it's official, it's over, and I can't let you go. But I gotta let you know, all the shit I did make me feel like I'm dying real slow. Cause no one understands me. They don't know what to do when I'm hurt and when I'm angry. You was my friend and my man and my daddy. You was there when that bitch tried to stab me. Anything I ever needed, knew you had me. Cause of you, all them chicks couldn't stand me. So why hurt you? That's the question. It took this long for me to learn my lesson. Cause now all I want is peace and get drama. I finally understand the true meaning of karma. May the Lord protect me as the war gets hectic. I'll keep trying.
You know, the other thing that I think is making it tough, like the subject matter is difficult. Her opening up her soul right now and basically bearing these truths of her life is difficult, but the delivery where it almost sounds like she's holding back tears, it almost sounds like she's just trying to stay in control. I think that adds to it, and it really just makes it difficult as a listener to not break down and succumb to the emotion that she's probably feeling when she's sharing this, right?
Meaning the calm. May the Lord protect me as the war gets projected, my life reflected.
Keeping on.
May the Lord protect me as the walk gets hectic. My voice projected, my life reflected. Please, baby, forgive me. Mommy was young, mommy was too busy trying to have fun. And now I pat myself on the back for sending you back, cause God knows I was better than that. To conceive you, to leave you, the concept alone seems evil. I'm trapped in my conscience.
You know, I don't know if this stuff hits me harder right now because, as you guys know, we had our baby 6 months ago. A moment that's hard to describe, journey that's hard to describe with words, and this is tough because I think now she's talking about maybe having an abortion. Which, you know, every person has that right. Every person, like, this is not about me being against anything, but when you in that moment felt like it was the right thing to do, but then in a later reflective moment you feel like this, I don't know, man, my heart breaks to hear those words. Especially the way, like, man, the way that she's written this too is just like a masterpiece of writing, because you look at, like, we're gonna listen now to the way she started this verse.
Please, baby, forgive me. Mommy was young, mommy was too busy trying to have fun. And now I pat myself on the back for sending you back, cause God knows I was better than that. To conceive you, to leave you, the concept alone seems evil. I'm trapped in my conscience. I adhere to the nonsense. Listen to people who told me I wasn't ready for you, but how would they know what I was ready to do? And of course it wasn't your fault.
See, that's tough too now, because now here in this part, she's also kind of saying how it was like, maybe it was partly her feeling those things, which, let me tell you something, like, as a new parent, you feel those things. You are constantly questioning whether you're ready, whether you're adequate, whether you can take care of this baby, whether you can give them a good life. Like, I started thinking about the future, and if I was not going to be around someday, what I'm going to leave my son. My son's 6 months old, but those thoughts happen right away. Like, that's how my brain worked and the things that went through my head, and it's scary. But then if you have people around you that are amplifying those thoughts by putting these type of things on you, telling you you're not ready and it's not the right time, like, that's hard, man.
Know what I was ready to do, and of course it wasn't your fault. It's like I feel you in the air. I hear you saying, mommy, don't cry, can't you see I'm right here? I gotta let you know what you mean to me. When I'm sleeping, I see you in my dreams with me. Wish I could touch your little face or just hold your little hand. If it's part of God's plan, maybe we could meet again.
More I try, gotta keep on. More I try, gotta keep on. More I try, gotta keep on.
My voice projected, my life reflected.
Gotta keep on.
My voice projected, my life reflected.
Gotta keep on.
May the Lord protect me as the walk gets hectic.
Gotta keep more. More I try, gotta keep on. More I try, gotta keep on. More I try, gotta keep on.
My voice projected, my life reflected. May the Lord protect me as the walk gets hectic. My voice projected, my life reflected. May the Lord protect me as the walk gets hectic. My voice projected, my life reflected. May the Lord protect me as the walk gets hectic.
Yeah, so I don't know what the original song was like from where the instrumental originally came from. Uh, but like I don't know if there could have been a more perfect like beat selection for something like this, for the content, for the lyrics, for the storytelling, for that third verse. Um, all the verses, but that third verse I think just hit me really hard because of the content and because it was addressed to the the baby. The only thing that I think makes me feel better in this moment is that she's in a better place in her life today. She has a beautiful family and she's happy, but this is the truth for so many people. Like we come through the darkness to find the happiness, and sometimes people get lost in the darkness because it's hard, but you know if you can just keep fighting and keep hanging on, you can make it to the other side, and have things that you deserve for making it through that fight, right? um yeah, that song hit me hard. I don't know if I want to talk about it much more, but that was a great suggestion. I'm really glad I checked it out. uh, I think I need to take a break after that one though. So if you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.